Hey guys, welcome to my new movie review for the 1990 Best Picture winner, Driving Miss Daisy. Now, when I first actually saw this on IMDb, I read it wrong and I thought it said 1986 and I was like, how does that make sense? But then I reread it. I read it wrong. It's the 1989 Best Picture. So this this is directed by Bruce Beresford, and the cast is the incredibly brilliant Morgan Freeman, and he plays a character by the name of Hoke. And I don't know why, but when I watched this movie, I kept hearing them say Hope, but when I read it on IMDb, it's Hoke. So that kind of threw me off when I read his actual name on IMDb. Anyway. And Daisy, the beautiful, wonderful Daisy, is played by Jessica Tandy. And then her son, Jessica Tandy's son in this movie, Daisy's son, is played by Dan Aykroyd. And they call him Bowley in this movie. And he runs their company and all that sort of stuff. So he's kind of wealthy, and so is she. And then Hoke is the poor guy. So this is rated G, and it goes for 1 hour and 39 minutes, and it is a drama. Now, I'm going to lie to you guys, when I first saw this movie, actually, it's funny, this is one of those movies where you hear referenced all the time, like in just movies in general. This is a very referenced movie. I hear a lot of people talking about this movie, and it's just, I don't know why, and I didn't see it back in the 1990s or 89 when it came out. I completely missed it. Maybe I just wasn't into that sort of movie at that time. I don't know, but this totally left my radar and I knew nothing about it. So it's 2019 and I've only just seen it now. I understand why it won Best Picture. I get it, but in the same context, the lady Daisy, in my opinion, the character, should I say, Daisy, in my opinion, really, 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 really annoyed me. She just rubbed me out wrong the entire movie. Especially at the beginning of the movie, she's just very arrogant. She was just really bitter, very self-centered. She was really not willing to, confess the fact that she did something wrong. I felt like she was really stubborn and very, very rude, especially towards Hoke's character, or Hoke. This is one of those movies where it was really hard to sit through because of the fact of, the era that it comes from, but just her character towards the other character, it's just, personally, this sort of stuff, that kind of, it just made me really, really, really uncomfortable, to be completely honest with you guys. Just super, super, super uncomfortable. So this movie actually reminded me a lot of Green Book, and that was actually the 2019 Best Picture winner. I didn't see Green Book in cinema at all. I think I did, but then... Wait, did I? I can't remember now. I don't think I saw it in cinema. I think I saw... No. Sorry. This is how it happened. It won Best Picture, and it was still in cinemas after it won Best Picture, and I heard all the hype, all the ridiculously incredible positive words about it and all that sort of stuff. And then I thought to myself, okay, no. All right, I'm going to go and watch it now. And man, am I glad I did. But we're not talking about that movie. I apologize. We're talking about Driving Miss Daisy. As I said to you guys, man, I tell you now, I didn't even know. I seriously didn't even know at all that Morgan Freeman was in this movie. I had no idea at all. Man, oh my gosh, he's such a good actor. Far out. And it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny seeing, and if you haven't seen Driving Miss Daisy, check it out because it's a beautiful film. But it was really funny seeing Morgan Freeman go from a young Morgan Freeman to an old Morgan Freeman, because the way I see Morgan Freeman now, he is old. So that was a weird transition to see that how they really tried to make his character look even look even older. I wonder if he's seen this movie looking back and actually seeing how they tried to make him older to actually what he looks like now, because he doesn't look like the way they tried to make him look back then. He actually looks quite different. It's actually funny because Daisy's character was old at the beginning of the film, and then she was really, really old at the end of the film. But they actually didn't. They kind of just lightened her hair and cut her hair a little bit shorter towards right at the end of the film. Look, guys, this is one of those movies where it is an old movie. You got to remember that. This came out. Oh, sorry, I was going to say this came out in 1990, but it won Best Picture in 1990. This came out in 1989, so this is quite an old film. But it really is a very eye-opening film because of the fact that the era that it was filmed in, and the racial tension. There's a scene in this movie that is. I was going to say involves Martin Luther King, but it actually doesn't involve Martin Luther King. They mention him about Martin Luther King in this, and the outcome of the conversation that they have in the car to when the situation happens in the movie. I'm not going to give it away, but what happens to the two characters and their placement in this movie was really, really like, whoa, that's like, I don't know, kind of sucked, I guess you could say, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was really eye-opening for me because that's not a thing. That's not you know what I mean? It's not, I don't know. I know it still happens to this day, and to me it's disgusting, but it's, I don't get into political matters, whatever. Anyway, guys, so as you guys know, I love movie trivia. I love telling you about movie trivia because I just enjoy it. I love movie trivia. And on my YouTube channels and my movie reviews, you will always get movie trivia. And so here we go. Here's a bit of movie trivia for you guys. So this is really, really, really cool, guys. Jessica Tandy actually won the Best Actress Oscar for her role as Daisy. At age 81, she is the oldest actress Oscar winner, which is that's just lovely. I love that. That's so cool. Good on her. That's amazing. I hope, she passed away now, unfortunately, though this is in loving memories of her. But that's awesome. So if you've seen this movie, guys, there's a scene in the movie where the car is driving over a railway crossing, okay, a railway, and walking across that crossing is 3 black men, okay, and so all 3 of these men are descendants of the real person. Will Coleman, that the Hoke character, aka Morgan Freeman, is actually based upon. And one more piece of trivia for you guys, and I'll let you go. So this is really, really interesting. Jessica Tandy was so convinced that she would lose, she had a $100 bet with her agent that she wouldn't win Best Oscar for Best Actress. When she paid up on Oscar night, she told him that it was the best bet that she had ever lost. Man, I absolutely love that. Far out. Guys, thank you so much for watching this movie review. Look, I'm going to tell you this, guys. I really, really, really appreciate your feedback in the comment section. And if there is any movies that you haven't seen and you would like reviewed, please leave them in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate that. I'd love to watch it and give you my thoughts on that movie. I really, really would. If you have seen it, if you haven't seen it, whatever it is, guys, I really appreciate your feedback. It really means a lot to me. But I am going to throw a disclaimer in here, guys. I don't do demonic movies like Conjuring, Annabelle, all that sort of stuff. I'm sorry, I just don't do that sort of stuff. I don't watch those sort of movies because I don't see the point. I just don't see the point. I watched The Nun and that movie was rubbish, so I was like, I'm not doing a movie review for that. That's just silly. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate your time. Please, if you haven't already, go and subscribe. Click the bell. Go on, click the bell and you'll get notified at anytime I drop everything. If you like this movie review, have you seen Driving Miss Daisy. Have you seen it? Please let me know in the comments below. What did you think of Driving Miss Daisy? I really appreciate your feedback and your thoughts on this movie. Thank you so much again for watching this movie review, guys. Until my next review, you take care. See you guys. Thanks. Bye.